yes, I should.
Currently 5 cameras staring at us. We are streaming anywhere and everywhere. So we're excited to talk about Oregon Business Conference.
Super pumped, dude.
Oh my gosh.
So let me fix this so that, okay, can we see this? Is everything good? Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a little shout out to my man Jake Zufelt, because I think that what you're bringing to the Mid-Valley, the kind of energy and the kind of commitment to excellence and the care for local businesses, for their brands, for how they show up, and for integrating that into an accessible way that actually allows businesses to be found out, it's just really impressive.
Appreciate it, man.
There's not a lot of people like you in the Valley, man. And I really appreciate your service to our community. And
thank you.
And not just as like a marketer, but as a connector. You're a great connector. And I just feel really honored to be here in your studio with you. Disclaimer for those that are tuning in on the live streams that are through my laptop or my phone. Oh yeah,
We got one here too.
Yeah. These guys, not as good as the one coming through this camera here, thanks to Billy Botayev and his help.
Adequate Media.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, shout out to them. But I am excited about this Oregon Business Conference, and I guess I just had some questions I wanted to ask you.
Hit me, man.
You okay?
I'm an open book. Let's go.
I know that technically right now, I guess I'm getting my free podcast time for registering before the 31st. But because I love you,
shameless plug, man. Anyone who registers before the 31st. What's today? Today is the 28th.
The 28th. So 3 days.
3 days. If you register before January 31st, you will get one free session at Weldwood Studios.
In here, in this space.
In this space, we've got 3 other spaces in the studio in the other areas. We've got another 2-person. We've got one that fits 4 to 6. We've got another that fits 3 to 4.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to do promo videos for your business, if you wanted to do a YouTube video, a podcast episode, if you want to do some bulk reel creation, I couldn't be happier. Shout out to Tim and Dor for helping. Where's your
Tank? Did you hear
Where's
that?
Tank? Come here, Tank.
Did you get a shout out?
Oh, what a guy! Tank helped me negotiate the purchase of this building. Tank, thank you so much, buddy. You did such a good job. We are in a 1940s lawyer's office that I've been meticulously renovating in all of my extra free time to make this happen. And so that's been really a cool experience to bring this to downtown Lebanon of all places. Amazing. And the
dog friendly too.
It is dog friendly. Forrest, the giant golden doodle, has been here as well.
Love that.
But this is something we wanted to make available to the business owners in the Willamette Valley. Yeah. And we've got some people to be flying in to use the studio as well. But it's really important to us that you have these kind of resources. And you and I both have traveled quite a bit recently. You've done a lot in Phoenix recently. Yeah. I've been in Dallas and DC at business conferences. Yeah. And there just seemed to be a bit of a gap. Yeah. South of Portland, essentially. And the only larger conferences I've been to have been in Portland. And
so if you had to just summarize and try to do it in a manner that doesn't put Tank to sleep, like Cliff Notes elevator speech for as long as it takes for Tank to fall asleep, why should I come to the Oregon Business Conference?
If you feel like you have been working very, very, very hard and not seeing the growth that you've been expecting in correspondence to the amount of hours you've been working, you need to come to Oregon Business Conference. If you have been working hard and you've got kind of an idea of where you want to go, but you don't have a hard and fast plan, you need to go to Oregon Business Conference.
You need to go.
I would also say this, for a lot of entrepreneurs, and they don't even have to be what I refer to as solopreneurs.
Yeah.
Just single person companies. Running businesses can be really lonely.
Mm-hmm.
And as the CEO of a company, and I have an amazing team that I can collaborate with and stuff. It can be lonely still in leadership.
Is it lonely, boy?
Is
it lonely what I do? All right.
And so that's something that is really, really powerful about who we're trying to bring in. Is we want there to be people who are they're in the weeds, man. They're doing the work. These are the people who know what it's like to not take a paycheck so the rest of your staff can get paid.
Yeah.
These are the people who know what it's like to, be working on the weekend because there's just something that has to get done and they're the only one to do it. Yeah. Those are the type of people we want to bring to Oregon Business Conference. Also, we're going to have stupid fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's an incredible speaker lineup. I'm curious how did you even get these speakers?
Yeah, so this wasn't just me, and I think that's something I want to be really clear about with a lot of people, and I've had a lot of people ask about it.
Yeah.
I have a team of people at Weldwood Marketing, at Weldwood Publishing, and we have some connections nationwide for some of the best in their industry.
Yeah.
And so we've got one of our local, Jacob Espinoza, who I think I'm watching it happen nationwide. He's building a network of people that want to take local media to the next level, and not just local media, community building. In his book, How Parties Will Save the World, just got released yesterday on Kindle.
Buy it. It's probably only $1.
It's 99 cents on, I believe, on the ebook is, and then you can actually get the paperback at the conference.
Nice.
So Jacob, huge shout out to you, man. I know how much work you put into that. I had a pleasure of reading an advanced copy, and I was blown away.
Yeah,
I was blown
Sounds
away.
like you're already using some of the content from Jacob and from that book.
I actually called him, and while I was reading the advanced copy, and said, "This is an unbelievable piece of work that he did here." So Jacob Espinoza is going to be there. We've got Luke Koska coming in from LA.
2 million followers.
So he corrected us yesterday. He's at 2.5 billion views.
2.5 billion views.
And one of the things I love about Luke is that Luke is not a me kind of guy. Yeah. He actually does this work for other businesses. So if you're familiar with ClickUp, the project management software, you probably have seen Luke and you don't know it.
Yeah.
He's on HR comedy videos that have been phenomenal. So he's going to be talking, giving you literally the entire walkthrough of how they plan and strategize to make an impact on social media.
Yeah.
He's showing us the behind the scenes.
Wow.
Which is going to be amazing.
Wow.
Cindy Brown Mills is coming in from Alaska.
I just can't believe that this is under $300. How did you do that?
Very carefully.
Yeah.
We did that very carefully.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone who's run a conference before, I don't think you can run the numbers here and realize this is not about us.
Yeah.
This isn't about us making a buck.
Yeah.
This is about us providing resources. I've said this over and over to people, and I mean it with the deepest sincerity. We just want to be helpful.
Yeah.
We just want to be helpful.
Yeah,
I think that there's a lot of businesses in Oregon that should be known nationally that aren't. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of businesses in Oregon that should be more successful locally that aren't, and we want to provide those resources.
Yeah.
Cindy Brown Mills is coming from Alaska. She has a company called Breathe Alaska, where she actually does corporate breath work.
Wow.
And I've only seen this one other time at a conference, and I was absolutely blown away. And she talks about managing stress. I don't know if that's relevant to anyone in business, but
you know what? I'm trying to think of any business owner that I've ran into that is not stressed. Oh, was that 2 minutes? We only have 2 minutes left. That stresses me out.
Yeah. So, Allie Murphy.
Where is she now? I want to do
Allie Murphy's coming over from Bend.
Yeah.
She has worked with Fortune 500, Fortune 100 leaders.
Wow.
She has an amazing message for all business leaders. I'm not going to spoil anything. And then we've got Todd Schreier, who just wrote a book called Put Your Phone Down, he has accounted for $1.5 billion in sales in his career in grassroots marketing.
Wow.
And has done some incredible work in business development, in nonprofit development. And then even beyond that, our breakout sessions are worth the cost of admission.
Yeah.
We're talking about live media shoots, live content shoots. We're talking about Renee Parsons is coming from Kentucky to talk about grant funding for nonprofit and for-profit businesses.
Wow.
For-profit businesses don't
thing.
realize that that's a thing. I've got 3 applications in right now for grant funding for community and educational initiatives on behalf of Weldwood Marketing.
Wow.
And so there's a huge resource there. Brad Starnes is coming in from St. Louis. He works with a lot of companies. And
he's trolling my social media feed, right?
100% should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He has a VA company that's more than just a VA company.
Okay.
These are our actual team members and coaching and outsourcing, and has been incredible. And then Seth Jones. Seth Jones is an ADHD coach, which I don't think you and I need any help with.
Dude, I don't have any ADHD.
I'm on what you're
talking about. Look at this product placement.
I'm undiagnosed.
I'm diagnosed.
Seth,
I'm
how
diagnosed.
are you?
Yeah.
Seth Jones is going to be speaking. I got a breakout session. I was the last one to be added.
Okay.
And it's called AI for Normal People.
Okay. So they did it. Your team agreed to.
Yeah, they agreed to let me do one. This is AI. This is Gruntwork AI. This is practical, everyday business owner programs and resources that you should be using.
Cool.
Incredibly practical implementation.
So you're going to walk away from this with a notebook full of actionable takeaways, probably with some content, probably with things that you can actually use to develop your business, probably some tactics that you can use to attract higher level talent. And on the grassroots side, how to grow your business without spending any more money beyond the ticket cost.
Correct.
Wow. So I'm trying to think of a good reason why I wouldn't come. I guess maybe.
Oh, no, here's the reason why you shouldn't come. Breakfast and lunch is included both days.
Forget about it.
Including coffee. So if you like spending your own money at conferences, I wouldn't come.
Yeah, I like going to the overpriced crappy cafe.
Also, we have West River Printing is coming up from Eugene, and they're live screen printing the conference shirts, and we have 4 different options.
This is brilliant. This sounds like things that you're doing at this conference aren't done at conferences.
That was the goal. So I have left conferences early recently because I was bored.
Yeah.
I just don't have a big attention span.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm gonna make the conference that I want to go to.
Yeah.
And so my team wrapped their minds around that and said, yeah, let's do it.
Right.
There's gonna be a number of other vendors that are there. They're gonna be phenomenal. And then we're gonna have a content studio, which is sponsored by Adequan Media. So you can actually do live content creation and reels and podcasts and promos at the conference. We have an entire designated area for it. Oh, last but not least, it keeps getting better. We've got the Great Oregon Business Roast happening on Thursday night.
Oh.
And it will be a late night show style interview where you get to pitch your business to everyone there at the risk of being roasted by professional comedians that we're bringing in. That
sounds great. So there's no reason to not show up except for if you're a little bit shy about being roasted.
Yeah, but you don't have to be on stage.
Oh, I want.
But you're missing out on the opportunity
to be roasted,
to promote your business for $0.
Yeah.
And be interviewed by someone who has a podcast, and they're going to interview you. And we got some high quality comedians that are going to be there to, engage.
That sounds super fun, man.
It's going to be. I'm stoked just talking to you about it. We've been working on this nonstop for months.
Yeah.
And February 3rd is when we have to give the location. Shout out to Boulder Falls, by the way.
Yeah.
Just an unbelievable venue for this event. I mean, full restaurant, cocktail bar, outdoor hot tub and heated swimming pool, Japanese gardens in Lebanon, Oregon.
They are an anomaly as well. They're
100%.
Yeah, a product of the medical school opening up here. That's how we get that quality of lodging.
Samaritan Health involved. Huge shout out to Chris Shears, who was nominated for a huge award here in Lebanon recently for his involvement in the community and as a business leader for partnering with us on that. So
cool. Well, I'm pumped for this, man. I mean, I'm definitely going to be there. And I think for the people that are
you and a bunch of your team.
I think that, yeah. So I guess if we're going to talking about Discover Oregon real estate, what is
As
DOR?
we should.
Well, I guess it's just kind of sitting here. Might as well.
Might as well talk about it. Yeah.
What DORE? What does DORE stand for, by the way?
I think it's Discover Oregon Real Estate.
And technically, it's kind of parentheses, so I guess it's like Discover Anywhere Real Estate.
Oh yeah, because
So-
it's around the state.
It's around state, so we could
And
swap the state in.
find your place.
Find your place is our mission. And actually, since you brought it up, there
Yeah.
is one other value add that you're missing that is going to be happening at the Oregon Business Conference that you may or may not even know
Yeah,
about.
tell me more.
You may not even know about this. But first of all, thanks for letting us be a part of sponsoring the
gosh.
event, supporting it, and
Of course.
being a part of the energy. What our focus for the contribution to this environment is to help business owners own their buildings and to evaluate their businesses. So people don't understand this about DOR, although my career started at 21 in residential real estate over the last 12 years, it's expanded to covering all asset classes of real estate in basically every part of the state. So whether it be our government contract with the city of Corvallis or our investor contracts, or really just working with a lot of business owners, we've also done some direct B2B sales.
Yeah.
Both with businesses attached to real estate and even businesses not attached to real estate. And so really we're brokering you to find your place personally and professionally. And I think that a ton of businesses don't understand the value of their multiplier going up when they have real estate tied to their business if they do want to exit it.
100%.
And a lot of people don't understand that you can buy a property either, in this case, like you're building here, on a sweetheart deal for owner credit financing, because there's plenty of business owners that are building owners that would love to be
A
the bank.
lot of them.
They're
right
owned
now.
outright. They don't know
Yep.
that.
Yep.
They don't want to sell because they're going to pay capital gains.
Yep.
And even for the ones that do want to liquidate right now, a lot of people don't understand that you can buy a commercial building with a 10% down SBA loan at a great rate, as long as you're occupying at least 51% or more of the building.
Which is what we're doing.
Which is exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you can refinance. If you do owner financing, you refinance SBA, but you can also then use the other 49% of the building to offset or even cover the entirety of the cost to own the building. So basically you're paying rent right now if you have a building that you operate out of, and you could erase that theoretically from your P&L and turn that into, from a liability to an asset category on your profit and loss, gain from the appreciation, have all the tax advantages of owning a building, have something to depreciate just by getting a little bit more involved in creative.
And this is, for any of you that sounded like French, like you speak a different language, this is the kind of knowledge and experience that we're bringing to Oregon Business Conference, because so many people don't realize how soft commercial real estate is right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of buildings in a lot of cities that are available, and it's more than just having somewhere to operate business. It's an asset for your business. As a marketing agency, we get reached out to regularly by older business owners who are interested in gaining a better online presence so that they can sell their business for a higher profit. And the real estate side of it is no joke, because some of these buildings are 7-figure investments or whatever it is, and it has to be included in the sale of the business.
Yeah.
And they're not mutually exclusive. You've got to put them together, especially if it's, something where there's a lot of equipment that's involved with it. And so having someone like Tim being at the conference and being available, you guys will have a booth there that if people are interested in evaluating their business, evaluating their property, or coming up with some sort of creative financing deal, this is one of the guys you got to talk to.
We are doing complimentary real estate consults for anyone who wants to do anything with their real estate in the state of Oregon. And if you want to go abroad, we got a great network through our place partners.
You guys have a really big network.
Yeah, all 50 states.
Yeah.
All 50 states. And
I know a lot of it, to be clear, and I joke about realtors all the time. Realtors and marketers, in my opinion, are two of the worst.
Yeah.
Digital marketers specifically.
For one
so I joke about us all the time, right?
Yeah.
But the idea that a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, we got a network across the country."
Yeah.
A lot of realtors say that. What makes you guys different?
So our network is powered by Place, and Place is not a real estate brokerage. That's the first thing. A lot of people, their network is defined by, well, it's our brokerage. This is our team, right? And on a team, you have a oh, thank you, Michael. You have your starters, you have your backups, then you have your bench and your deep bench and your deeper bench. And so when you think about, like, if I were just to pick from a referral network from a random brokerage, and I said, okay, this is my brokerage network, I don't know if I'm getting the starter, the A-list, B-list, or C-list agent. I'm just getting the agent that's on my team in that city. Okay. But with Place, they're only partnered with the top best of the best in each area.
I didn't know all of this, by the way. You guys. And this isn't a leading question.
Yeah, no, this is great. So, so because Place is an operating system and not a brokerage, that means our network is literally spread across every major brokerage across the country, but only the best of the best from each.
Gotcha.
So when we're sending you a referral, we're not going off of a brokerage or a brand. We're just truly going to the best of the best for that area, for that purpose, for what you need to sell. If it's a development, if it's industrial, if it's commercial, if it's residential, we're actually going to find you the Navy SEAL in the area you want to go.
I love it.
Who's that agent? And we could joke about the low standards within the industry, but the cool thing about capitalism when it works is that it does have a way of pruning out the bad value over time.
Absolutely. And it's the same is true in our industry.
Yeah. The last 2 years in a row, over 70% of agents sold 0 homes. And so what that tells you about who's remaining is there's actually a lot of awesome business persons.
There's a lot of really great realtors out there right now, as much as I like to joke about them.
Well, the bad ones are getting pruned pretty quick. There's a lot of them that did not renew their license in January. So my expectation actually of the next few years, just talking off the cuff on Oregon business when it relates to real estate professionals, is that the agents that remain that are still hustling the business, they're going to have something they're doing right. But it is important that for the consumers that they're not just getting one-off transactional advice, but that we treat the business of brokering like a collective wealth building journey. So not just buy the building, but improve the value of your business, save money on taxes, lower your operating costs.
I love paying taxes, though. I don't know why I would do that otherwise.
I think we're out of time. I think that's it. I think we just ran out of time right now. If you want to pay money into your community, awesome. Do that, right? But be strategic.
I think you and I both know this state is not exactly a tax-friendly state for businesses. So any way that you can offset that liability, I'm in.
It's critical, and real estate is the single greatest vehicle for managing your tax liability. And frankly, not just in Oregon, but anywhere in the country, your biggest liability to manage is your tax bill. And in Oregon, that's even more true.
I want to transition that really quick because I didn't mention it earlier.
We have another guest.
One of the things I'm excited about a lot, in case you guys can't tell. Michael's over here and we're just keep looking at him like he's off screen. I don't know how I did this, and I'm not taking a ton of credit for it, but I somehow talked the CEOs from Salem, Eugene, Bend, and Lebanon, the chambers, to show up at this conference and get on stage for a panel. Mm-hmm. And if y'all know me, I like having fun, goofing around. And somehow I got these 4 very professional people to come on stage. And I've had one-on-one conversations with most of them, some interviews with the chamber CEOs, and their contribution to the small business community in Oregon is unmatched. It is absolutely unmatched because they are in the room with policymakers discussing the positives and negatives of potential policies. So talking to Brittany, talking to Rebecca, talking to Sarah, talking to Tom, they are on the ground doing this work. And many of them, if not all of them, either are small business owners or are married to small business owners. So they are personally invested in the changes that are happening in state and federal legislation. And so when you're talking about, real estate and tax liability and business ownership and all these things, they're on the front lines with it. And so we're going to be ending the conference. This is very strategic. We're ending the conference Friday with that panel. And we even set up a buffer time on there so that people can ask questions and engage with. We get people coming from Central Oregon. We have people, coming from Eugene, from Salem, from all over the valley that know a lot of these people personally. But getting all 4 of them on stage at the same time to talk about this, I could not be more excited about it. And honestly, it's as much as this is going to be a very fun conference, it's going to be serious too.
Yeah.
And there's going to be resources available for us to understand the implications for small businesses. There's been some huge changes in state legislation for business owners that are really positive, and they don't get highlighted a lot.
Yeah.
Because we like to complain about how difficult business is. And it is difficult, but the idea that there are some assets that are available to business owners that you probably aren't aware of is going to be vital for us. In this conference, I've said it 100 times as I've traveled around the state of Oregon. This conference isn't just about helping businesses survive. This is about helping them actually be profitable.
Yeah.
Actually, business owners taking home more money than they used to, and being able to advance the people that are on their staff into higher paying jobs, more consistency, different things like that. So we want to provide any and every resource that is at our disposal as a part of the Weldwood universe and the Weldwood network to Oregon businesses.
Yeah, I love it, man. Well, I'm excited to see you guys there. For those that are tuning in our live stream, which is not the quality that you're going to see coming through Weldwood, we put our promo code in the description. But if you want to come on Doors tab, then just enter promo code DOOR. It's going to give you $50 off. Do check out before the 31st if you want to get free studio space. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, we have one-day tickets also, and that's something that a lot of people asked about. Their scheduling conflicts was the main reason.
Yeah.
People can make it. I can't make it on Thursday. Can I come Friday? Absolutely. So we have one-day tickets available at $150, which is still just stupid.
Yeah.
When I say it out loud, I go, why did we do that?
Yeah.
Because the value is it's just insane.
Yeah.
In what you're going to get. So either day is going to be incredibly valuable. They're also going to be pretty unique.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're really missing out on a ton, but they're 2 very different days. One is primarily keynotes and table networking. The other is primarily breakout sessions. So really valuable. So Tim, thanks for sitting down with me, man. I know you're a busy guy.
Yeah. I'm honored, man. I'm really excited for this. I'm excited to be there, excited to be part of the energy. I'm just thankful that you guys are doing this. So
appreciate it, man.
Thanks for putting
this will not be the last year.
Good. Well, if you want to be on the ground floor, we know the price is not going to be able to stay at $299 for a conference forever. So
in this economy,
be there, be square. If you want to be a part of Jake and his team losing money on an epic conference,
baby.
Then tune in. Use that promo code. Get it chipped down even more. Let us benefit from their nonprofit attempt to add value to businesses.
OregonBusinessConference.com.
And then do show up, and then do hire Jake Zufeld and his team at Weldwood Marketing.
If we're the right fit for you.
Yeah, if we're publishing, no, shush. They're fine. You can hire him for their marketing. He'll do a great job. You can hire him to publish a book for you. His team will do a great job. Mainly Tisha, who's cooler than him, will do a great job.
Yeah.
And you can even hire him for your guys' podcast or content creation. I love the space, man. Love the digs. Whatever agent helped you buy this property. Brilliant.
Tank, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Puppy. All right, Tim. Appreciate it, man.
See you guys. All right, I have no idea how that.
How are we turning all of these off? We have so many live streams going. Oh my gosh, this is incredible.